21-year-old Alexis Smith became one of the faces of this year's Liver Life Walk in Stamford after the American Liver Foundation got word of her story.
This was a good experience for me to kind of do something to make a difference, and that's ultimately, hopefully, why I was given this second chance at life.
When the Boston University graduate left to study abroad in Australia last summer, she knew it would be a once-in-a-lifetime experience. What she didn't know was that her life was in danger.
I hadn't been feeling well before I left, but I figured it was just nerves or jitters or something, and that it wouldn't, put a damper on the trip.
After a 20-hour flight to the foreign country last August, Smith says something still didn't feel right.
Once I got there, I stepped off the plane and my legs were swollen.
Besides the pain she felt in her legs, she had gained 50 pounds within 2 months. Just 2 weeks into her trip, she went to a doctor who tested her thyroid and for deep vein thrombosis. When the results came back as normal, the doctor prescribed her diet pills, which didn't help as the pain escalated.
I would just grit my teeth and I would dig my nails into my hands just to get the pain to go somewhere else.
But she continued to travel and was taking classes. Shortly after her birthday, she consulted a second doctor.
Her name was Sarah Lockley, and she saved my life. The first person to believe that these symptoms weren't just a fluke or weren't just, a girl trying to weasel her way into diet pills.
Smith was diagnosed with Wilson's disease, a rare genetic condition where the liver cannot metabolize copper in the blood, allowing it to build up in the body and damaging the liver.
The tan that I thought that I had gotten was actually jaundice, and I was approaching liver failure.
On September 15th, doctors put Smith at the top of the list in the country for a liver transplant. Just 5 hours later, the operation took place at the Royal Prince Alfred Hospital.
I still can tell the story and it doesn't feel like I'm talking about me. It feels like I'm talking about some movie I saw or a book I read.
Now she is fully cured. However, her 19-year-old sister has been diagnosed with the genetic disease and has modified her diet and takes medication.
I think I was more emotional when she was diagnosed than she was. She was just really brave and has been brave ever since.
Smith says she was born in Norwalk, but was reborn in Australia.
I feel like I am there in spirit, and my heart will always be there, or at least my old liver will. So
on September 30th, she will be walking with friends and family at Harbor Point to celebrate life and to honor others.
I'm grateful to be where I am, and these people have been some of the most supportive people that have helped me to see that there is life after the trauma of discovering that you have a liver disease or you have a transplant. And I think that that's worth celebrating.